Shit, I forgot to clean off the camera. I'm really good at this, forgetting to clean out the camera. Got my glasses on because I'm painting. I don't know if that's any better. Whatever the fuck. Although I've always got that in it. Sorry, guys. I'm in Mexico and everything's filthy and I have these weird glasses on instead of my other ones because I can't fucking find the other ones. I'm painting right now. I love doing mandalas. I'm kind of stuck on them. Well, I mean, I do other stuff too, but I like the mandalas. I have mosquito bites in places that I can't really mention here. I got a bacterial vaginosis infection from taking a shower. And then, like, my car seat got wet and I sat in it for a while. Yeah, smelly. Totally fucking gross. And while you think that might be TMI, oh, fucking well. I don't care what you think. And, where's my paint? Oh, here. And, I mean, I assume that it's fairly common here because you can't drink the water. You know, it's Mexico. You know, it rains and everything smells like shit. Literally. I mean, I can only imagine people, like, losing their fucking minds if a sewer overflowed in America, but... Oh, fuck off. And the flies. But I want to make this video because I know that a lot of people are out there looking for their path, and I think that's true of you know, of all of us, really. But I think that most people are looking for the safe way. They're looking for a path that will make sense, that will be safe, that will be kind of like, that will be like have guardrails. Thank you, Father. 231 on the timer. That will have guardrails. If you're a disciple of Jesus Christ, and I don't mean religion, and if you've watched my videos, you know what I'm talking about. I don't mean religion at all. I mean, like, the true Jesus Christ, the true man who walked this earth. That one. And I know that it's the Christ in us. I know all of this. I know all of this. That's all elementary to me at this point. But that person, the vision of that person, if you're going to follow that there's no safe way. If you want safe, I would say go the dark path, go the left path, and that way you can have astrology and divination and witchcraft to, like, tell you where to go and hold your hand and perform this ritual on this full moon under this sign and suck a demon's dick. I cannot. I mean, I'm joking, but I'm not joking. That's what witchcraft is. It's weird as shit. I met a person today who's a yoga instructor, and for now I'm gonna float her some grace and say maybe she was just having a bad morning. I don't fucking know. So I'm gonna give her some grace. But the way that person treated me was so above it all. Like, as though I was offending her just by my presence or something when she invited me. Don't be, my point in saying this at all is don't be one of those assholes. Don't be one of those spiritual guru assholes that talks about ego and you know, overcoming the ego, and yet, which ego is your demons. That's what it is. Ego equals demons. Ego equals satanic. And I say that because I've run up against it myself many times. And the evils that we see in this world, child sacrifice, human trafficking, pornography, gambling. The gambling industry is huge. Drugs, all of it. It was all politics. It's all created because people think they're better than other people. Don't be one of those assholes. If you are a spiritual person, especially if you're a disciple of Jesus Christ, don't give your ego an inch. I mean, it's okay to fall down sometimes, as long as you get back up. But please realize that your demons are the fallen programs, is your ego. That's what it is. Don't ever think you're better than anyone else. I mean, you might be better at a particular thing than somebody else. You might be a better artist. You might be a better teacher. You might be smarter. You might be better looking, whatever that is. But fundamentally, no human being is any better than any other. And that attitude that I got from this lady today, she was looking down her nose at me. Why, I don't know. I had got the feeling that she was envious of me, like on sight. But she also invited me to come to this yoga class of hers, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna float her grace, because I know that sometimes we have weird fucking days, you know? I showed up late because I'm living in a fucking car in 90-degree weather, you know, sleeping in a parking lot. And I've got a dog, you know, that I'm doing my best to care for and keep cool and, you know, keep her from being totally miserable and bored. So I was late, you know? Fuck. Oh, fucking well. But please don't be one of those jerks. Please don't. It's so predictable for people to be spiritual and still be assholes to each other. It's weird. It's like a spiritual snobbery or something. Now, I can't say I've never been accused of being a snob. I have. In high school, people used to tell me, like, I'd talk to people that I hadn't talked to ever before, and this is how that conversation, or the beginning of that conversation would go, oh, you know, you're really nice. I thought you were a stuck-up snob. So, while people's perception of you really is on them, keep in mind that people are watching, and it's really valuable to be kind in this world. It's not easy. People make it hard to love them. I'm not gonna lie about that. I know that they do. I know that I've made it hard to lie about myself. I mean, hard to lie about myself. Hard to love myself. Why did I say that? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But the spiritual snobbery. I know I went through it too. There was probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years even, where I had ascended so high in such a short amount of time. And I know this is true of a lot of people, that I felt above it all. You know, I knew more than other people. I had experienced already before my ascension. I had experienced more than other people. I had more experience. I had been through so much already. But that spiritual snobbery, it is straight from the bowels of hell. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. And if you're truly going to walk in the way, if you're truly going to be bestowed with heaven's grace and heaven's power and God's power, frankly, you've got to kick that right in the ass. You've got to kick it out. Throw it out the second story window. That spiritual snobbery it's really, like, predictable, like I said, and it's pathetic, honestly. And we have no business, as disciples of Jesus Christ, we have no business being throwing snobbery at anybody, or being snobbish toward anyone, not even ourselves. Judge not, lest you be judged by the same standards that you judged, you know? That's why I'm saying, like, you know, I'm using this one thing this morning that happened to me as an example, but, pardon me, but I'm not talking about, like, I'm going to float her some grace. I'll show up again tomorrow morning on time. I'll actually be a little bit early, but, pardon me, confirmation. But that initial attitude that got thrown at me I mean, there was no need for it at all. None at all. None at all. Maybe she felt like I was wasting her time. Frankly, she was going to have the yoga class anyway, so I don't see how I was personally wasting her time. But anyway, rather than like criticize it, I'm just going to, like I said, float some grace. But just please be all that you preach to be is my point in this. Like, be all that you preach to be. You know, we're given 2 commandments. It's very simple. Christ broke it down from like a whole lot of commandments and all these laws and mishpas that the Jews and Hebrews follow. And what good does it do them? Because there are only 2 that we really need to follow. Really. And all the others fall into place. Love the Lord thy God with all you have, and love one another as Christ loved you. Period. As Christ loves you. Current, present tense. It's not safe in the sense that we think of safety. It's challenging. It's hard. I mean, I'm down in Mexico right now. I don't know why I'm even here, honestly. I mean, truthfully, I really couldn't tell you. To start a new life. Because I'm here because I'm being obedient, because the Father asked me to come down here. Pardon me. And confirmation. And it's hard. I went looking for work. Nada. I tried making connections. Not much. And so I'm going to hang in there and I'm going to wait for the Father to show me what I'm supposed to do. Not like I'm just waiting around for something to happen, but like I'm going to be still and know that He is God. Because I don't have all the answers. And rather than freak out about all the different things that I've been frightened of, honestly, I've been terrified. There have been times when I'm not terrified of anything happening around me, but like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm in Mexico. What am I doing? I brought my dog. I have my car. This is all I have. And like, I know that has its place. And I can't judge myself any more than I would judge anybody else for being scared. It's a scary situation. But at the same time, what good does it do me to freak out? None. So don't be too hard on yourself about that if you are scared right now. Because being scared means you're still alive. If you're not scared of something, it means you still have work to do. Confirmation. It's funny how those confirmations come in, because I truthfully do not plan or like clear my throat on cue or cough on cue or sneeze on cue or burp on cue. Nothing. I can't do it. I've never been one of those people. Like if I sit there and I've just had a Coca-Cola or something, I could burp but the confirmations, because I can have whole conversations and hardly ever clear my throat once. And then other conversations I have, or monologues in this particular case. Get out of here! Ugh, the flies. I'm clearing my throat every other word, almost. So, you know, but about that spiritual snobbery again, that, it usually stems from fear. It usually stems from unresolved fear, I should say. And fear that is not submitted to the Father. And it's harsh. I know. I've been there. I know. But that spiritual snobbery, that's your demons rearing their heads. So if you find yourself being a spiritual snob, get off of me. Ugh. Do that work. Pardon me. I hate flies. Shit birds, I call them. Gross. Do that work. If, you know, the harder it is and the more you don't want to do it, the more you're probably supposed to. The more you don't want to do it, it's probably exactly what you're supposed to do. I found that out the hard way many times. I don't know what's going to happen. I I just know that the Father doesn't have any plans to harm me, only plans to give me a future full of prosperity and hope. And I know that I've been laughed at. I know that I've been mocked. I know that I've been shut down and turned around and shut out and shut down. And did I already say that? Does anybody have a fly sweater? But I know somebody was always watching out for me. And I don't mean like something out here. I mean inside me. And it's because I aligned myself with the Father. I have already today had a big screaming match with him. Not that he was screaming at me. He doesn't ever scream at me. But I scream at him. And I freak out. And I think that the easiest thing that keeps me away from spiritual snobbery is remembering those times when I've been terrified, when I've had unresolved fear to deal with and I didn't want to deal with it. There are so many things, so many times that I've quit, and the Father didn't ever quit on me. Never. He never quit on me. I was just driving through Cabo San Lucas, and I didn't really want to be on this drive. But I went because he asked me to, and was at the beach early this morning. And the day started out pretty well until that lady. And then all these things came crashing down. And I thought, you know, how can I let somebody affect me like that? Of course, that occurred to me. But, like, I already had these things going on before that happened. So, I know she really wasn't the cause of it. She seemed to be simply a manifestation of how I was already feeling. Like this underlying dis-ease, unease. And having to fast to get rid of the bacterial infection that I have doesn't make it any easier. But at the same time, when I got back to, we're in Cabo San Jose now. When I got back here, and I did find a shady place to park. Oh, flies. Deep breath. I managed to find a shady place to park. Like, and I'm at a beach that doesn't have any shade, but I found the primo. Oh my gosh, we're getting swarmed. What the fuck all of a sudden? And the first thing, I pull in and kind of, I sat and just kind of freaked out for a minute. Just let myself do it. And the first thing the Father asked me was, do you feel any better? Like, not like, do you feel any better? But like, do you feel any better? And my honest answer is no. No, I don't. Freaking out never makes me feel better. And he said, okay, then be still. Know that I'm God. And rather than fight against that, I just got out my art supplies and decided to start painting and listening to some YouTube videos that I had downloaded, because I have no cell phone service right now. I can't call anyone. I can call through WhatsApp when I have a Wi-Fi connection, but that's it. I have a little bit of tobacco in my tobacco pouch. I have no idea how we're going to make it. If you want to donate to us, that would be so greatly appreciated. My Cash App is in the description of my channel, underneath the article about how I saved a man's life, which is why Subaru gave me this car that I'm sitting in right now. That would be amazing. I would be so glad. And if you can't donate, or you know, you just don't want to, whatever that is about, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I love your comments. I got a comment the other day. It just made me feel so good. It made me feel so good. Somebody said, you are the warrior that I struggled to be. And I said, struggle? I said back to that, I mean, it fills my heart like to bursting, even thinking about it, thinking about reading that comment, how that made me feel. And I think this person is a female. But I said back to her, struggle is progress. As long as you're struggling, you're getting somewhere. And I know that it doesn't always feel that way. But that's what I would tell myself. And I do my very best to treat others as I would want myself treated. And I love encouragement. Encouragement is amazing. And I meant it as a very encouraging comment, you know, to not give up. Struggle is progress. If you're struggling, you're still alive. And if you're still alive, God has a purpose for you. I know it's not easy to feel that way. I know that it's easy to fall into your spiritual snobbery or into fear. And I get all of that. I understand all of it. I do. I mean, part of me wishes I didn't. But confirmation. But at the same time, I know that it's essential to face those things. And I know how hard it is. So if I can have compassion and patience and love for you, please have compassion and patience and love for yourself. Please. Please do it, because the world needs you. We need you. I need you. I don't even know who you are or where you are in the world or what you're going through necessarily, but this world needs you. We need you. What is it, my love? Is that your confirmation? Are you putting in your 2 cents? Menudo. That's my noodle. Menudo en español. Mi bonita pero. Do, you're so pretty. Car's still filthy. I don't want to wait. I almost just said waste. I don't want to use the little bit of money that we have to do laundry. It's scary. It's scary. I have no idea. But I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust. What does it, Popeye? Do. Bella made a doggy friend this morning. Amazing. It's like her first little doggy girlfriend. Oh, you're so pretty, though. And I'm going to finish my painting. So, I hope this video finds you blessed. I genuinely mean that. I don't even care if you deserve some, you know, asshole from me. Some people do. They deserve it. But at the same time, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be kind and love people and show the world what that means again. And it's hard. And it's not safe always. I mean, I don't like get mortally wounded, but I do get wounded. I do get hurt. But if you can feel pain, if you can feel fear, you're still alive. God has a purpose for you. So if you're going through it, like we were driving through the desert and it was about 100, almost 110 degrees. And I just kept telling myself, when going through hell, keep going. And that's what I tell myself, and that's what I would tell you. If you're going through it, keep going. Keep going. There are wonderful things in store for you. Beautiful blessings. And a future full of prosperity and hope. Waiting just for you. That has been built just for you. Alright. Donate, please. Like, share, subscribe, comment. That'd be amazing. Helps my channel. And I genuinely hope that everyone has love, blessings, and compassion for everyone, including themselves. Peace be with you.